Hello Aries, and welcome to your mid-December to mid-January 2021-22 singles love reading. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Aries, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, Forest for the Trees, I appreciate you being here. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, for your trust and support, your like, share, subscribes, all the things. I appreciate all of you all. I'm going to be doing something a little different. We're going to try a new kind of way to read. We'll see how it works. I'm going to pull 3 cards, kind of for an overall energy, but just to kind of see progression maybe for the month. And then we'll go ahead and do a 9-card spread and see what we get. All right. Aries, mid-December to mid-January 2021-2022. We have the key. We have, whoa, I'm not sure if that's ocean or beach or flower. I have to look that one up maybe. Let's see. And we have the stork. All right. So I'm going to pull these in here and then we will see what they have to say. Get a good view of them. Whoa, till that happens. Till the light decides to go down. Okay, we have the key. We have what I found out in the book to be the heart, which this is a new deck for me to use. And I wasn't quite sure if they were focusing on the water, like a lake or a stream or an ocean, or focusing on the heart. So this is definitely the heart. I will learn this deck eventually, but we all start somewhere. So we have the key, we have the heart, and we have the stork. So what I see with these 3 cards is you might be finally unlocking your heart, Aries. You might be somebody might finally find the key, to be cliche, to your heart. Or you might be opening your heart up to love. You might be opening your heart up to the possibilities, right? Because this is a singles love reading. You might just be opening your heart up to the what ifs, opening your heart up to the possibility of letting somebody in, letting somebody know the secrets to you, or know the secrets that you hold, and willing to share your life with them, right? Willing to share things with a person, because, you know, a lot of times when we let somebody in, and we don't hold back, and especially if we're ready for a relationship. So that is where I'm looking at that. And then of course the heart. So you know, you're opening your heart up. You're opening up yourself to this person, or a person coming in, or the possibility of a person coming in. And you have the stork. So obviously you think of pregnancy, which there's a possibility. So if you do open up your heart to somebody, and if you're looking to have a baby, there's a possibility of that coming in. But there's also a possibility of kind of patience, of waiting, of knowing that you kind of, what I look at it like, if you apply to a dating site or something like that, and you've done all the things on the site that you can do, you have that that waiting, you know, to wait. To see what comes your way, to see what happens next. I see like you can only do so much, and then the rest is up to the other person or the individual, or, you know, where you're going to go from there, or what you're going to, what measures you'll take from there. But you have to, you know, kind of wait it out, kind of wait and see type of thing. Not a big hurry, not a big rush. Everything's going to take time, as it does like with a pregnancy. You know, you can conceive a baby, but it's going to take the 9 months, right? For most people to have the baby. So you can be preparing for it. So you can open your heart up. You are starting the process of opening your heart, letting love in, wanting somebody to come in, wanting somebody to see you for who you are, wanting to see somebody for who they are, and being able to move forward with that aspect of it. But know it will take time. Know it's not probably going to be a fast process. Know that it will, kind of like the best relationships, marinate, nurture, and grow over time, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling with these cards. So that's a beautiful start for a singles love reading. Definitely. We'll take it. I'm going to move that up a little bit. And not quite sure what to do with these cards. Let me see if I can get this higher. Sorry about all that. I don't know how much space I'm going to need for the 9 cards I'm going to pull. All right, let's move this out of the way, and we're gonna line these up right here that way and see if we can do this. So I'm going to do the tarot a little bit different. Since this is a singles love reading, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to search for the lovers, because that's what we're after, right? Search for the lovers card, and then I'm going to pull the 4 cards before it for the present, and the 4 cards after it for the past, and then we're going to read those. It's going to be a little bit different, and then if we need clarifiers, I will just pull them. All right, for Aries, mid-December to mid-January, 2021-22, singles love reading. All right. And we search for the lovers. The lovers. It's probably like the very first card. There's the lovers. Okay. So there's our center. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the past. Like so. I'll straighten them out in a second. And then we're going to do 1, 2, nope, 2, 3, 4. All right. There we go. So we're going to try it this way and see how this goes. It's kind of fun and different for me. That way I don't feel like I'm continually waiting for cards to pop out. All right. Let's get these straight. We have, obviously, the lovers in the middle, because that is our goal. We're looking for love. We're looking to find love. We're looking to find, you know, not necessarily our soulmate, but just find compatibility. Just find somebody that gets us, understands us, you know, is, have a strong friendship to maybe lead to love, right? Maybe to lead to that, but we have to start somewhere. I can scoot these over a little bit. Sorry. Aries is always my guinea pig. You know that. I always start with you all, and you're the way I try to figure out how I'm doing these. So we know with the first 3 cards that we pulled. Good. Everybody can see? I hope so. We know with the first 3 cards we pulled that we have, you know, the lovers. Here we have the prospect of love. We know we have to wait for it, and we know we're opening our heart up to it. So we are starting with the King of Wands is over in the corner. So they are fire. They could be you, could be an aspect of yourself. Now the cards are, you know, gendered, king, queen, you know, male, female, but I don't read them as that. I mean, they can, I say he for the he cards and she for the she cards, but switch it for how you see fit, because I don't think they're gender specific for, you know, the readings. I just think it's the energy of. Now the king is somebody that takes action. It's somebody that goes after what they want. It is a fire sign. It is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And since we have this here with the opening the heart, I almost have to say that in conjunction with the Lovers card, Aries, that's you, because it's an aspect of yourself. You're going to go after what you want. You're going to seek what you're, you know, you're going to seek what you're looking for. You're going to go looking for it. And I almost think you're going to have fun doing it. To me, the King of Wands is a fun card. It's a card. He's a king of, you know, they like to have a good time. They don't. Not that they don't follow the rules, but the pomp and circumstance is not really for this kind of king. They are more about going off the path, getting the job done, but doing it in a way that is maybe not. not traditional, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Then we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Tower. So we have the Seven of Wands, again, standing up for what you believe in. Once you make your mind up about something, sticking to it. I also see the Seven of Wands, Aries, as setting boundaries. I think you've been, if this isn't your first relationship, and even if this is your first relationship, I think you've thought long and hard about this. And I think you have thought about where you want the boundaries to be set. What you will accept, what you won't accept, who you will accept and who you won't accept. And I don't mean to sound rude or mean, but there's certain aspects to certain people that you're not going to get into. I think it comes up to the Devil card. I think you could have been in a past relationship with somebody that, there was some control issues possibly with this person, and you're not going to get into that again. You kind of know where you're standing, you know where you want to go, and you know who you don't want in your life. Again, you don't want somebody controlling. You don't want somebody telling you what to do all the time. You don't want somebody underfoot. You don't want somebody tripping you up. You don't want somebody that isn't supportive, right? You know what you want and what you don't want, and what you will put up with and what you won't put up with. 7 is a number of decisions. So you're making your mind up and you're sticking to them. You're putting your feet in the ground, planting your heels firmly. You have the Tower card. And this is the energy that is in the here and now. This is what you're moving toward, and this is your future energy. So this is the here and now energy. The Tower card is letting something go, letting something break away, letting something destruct in order for something new to come in order for you to rebuild something in the past. If you have been in a past relationship, again, you know what you want, you know what you don't want. You know what locked your heart. You know what shut that down. And you know you don't want that to happen again. So you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready to open your heart up, and you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready to start building on a foundation with somebody else. You don't want the same old somebody that was in the past. You don't want somebody that is coming in that you've already had and you know what they're about. You don't want that in your life. You want something new. You want to have that new experience. And in order to do that, you have to start new with a person. You can't build on a new foundation with an old relationship, if that makes any sense. You can't just say, your partner left last month and you have somebody new coming in and you say, well, here's his closet or her closet full of clothes. You can have these and you can wear this, and this was their favorite clothes, and they're not going to come back and get them, but you can wear them. I mean, I would never do that, but you might, but I wouldn't. So it's kind of that feeling. You need to kind of clear the air, clear the house, clear the clutter out, get things ready, get things prepared for somebody new coming in that you want to come in, that you want to, again, accept into your life, but also knowing what you want and what you don't want, right? Accepting that type of energy coming in. Again, the energy you're moving toward, it goes really well with the Tower, with the Devil, clearing it out, knowing what you don't want, knowing you don't want the triggers, knowing you don't want the control issues, you don't want somebody holding you back. You want somebody that is going to let you be you, and in turn you're going to let you be them. Let them be, no, you'll let them be themselves. I don't know how to word that. You see this Devil stepping on this poor soul down here, and it's a control thing. It's I got you, Now, some people could have had issues where, and I know in a lot of narcissistic relationships, a lot of narcissists can cause their partners to, be addicted to drugs, to be committed into hospitals, and to be, heaven forbid, even take their life. So, it's almost like, I don't know if you were in a relationship like that, but you, again, know the triggers. You know what you're not going to accept. And you know you're not going back to ever having somebody hold you back. If it's something, even if you really, really, really like a person, and you're going to be saying, oh, I really, really like you, and they start hitting those triggers, you're going to say, whoa, wait a minute. And you'll either slow down, or you'll dismiss them. I have a feeling that, whatever the lessons that you have learned, Aries, you've learned them pretty well, and you're not going back to old ways. So then you have the Lovers, and then you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is a card about moving fast. It's about messages coming in. It's about, you know, with this card, I just can't help about thinking about flying high, right? Because she's like headed to something, eternal bliss of some sort. 8 is a number of power. Again, you have the Wands, your passion, heading towards something you're passionate about, getting messages back about, you know, something you've been wanting to hear. Could be some messages from suitors, some messages from people. If you're on a dating site, you could be hearing something from them coming in. But it's quick moving energy. It's fast moving energy. It's fire energy. It's passion. It is, you know, it can be creativity in all your desires, you know, coming in quickly. This is the energy you're moving into. So it's coming in quickly. Again, you're in charge of it. You can slow it down. Because remember, the first 3 cards were, you know, you're opening your heart up. You're either giving somebody the key, or you're holding the key to your heart finally, and you're opening it up slowly to something coming in. And if somebody pushes for it, if somebody wants to move quickly on it, you have the ability to slow things down. You have the ability to put on the brakes. You have the ability to say, yeah, no, we're slowing down. We are slowing down. So we have the Star, we have the Death card, interesting, and we have the King of Pentacles, and this is what you're moving into. So the Star to me is a wish card. It is your wishes fulfilled. It is your dreams, your hopes, what you want to manifest, what you want. What are your desires? What do you want to bring forth in this world? What are you working on? What do you desire? You know, you're bringing this forth. You've called this in. So you've called in this energy of love. You want this love to come in. And again, the Death card is still showing up along with, you know, the Tower. It's like, what are you holding back? You're holding something back. You're holding on to something that you need to let go of, Aries. You're holding on to something. It could be a past love, hoping they would come back. It could be bad habits that you need to let go of. There's something you need that you're holding on to that you're not yet letting go of. And this is coming into the future of the reading. So this is more into January. Again, maybe false hope on something, or a false, it's not false. It's something about holding on to something that you had hoped would maybe come in that isn't. I'm feeling almost like it's a communication you have with somebody, and maybe you thought they left the communication as hopeful, but in reality they cut it off, or they don't want that to happen. And I just kept hearing my guides tell me to tell somebody out there to go play back the message or go reread the message. It's like you missed something in the message. Something you need to let go of. The Death card is a card of Scorpio, so that could be a possibility. The Star card is a card of Aquarius, and the Devil's a card of Capricorn. You have a lot of major arcanas here. The Tower is a card of, oh goodness gracious, give me just a minute, I am blank. Scorpio, Pisces, I guess would be, but you know, no, Aries. So could possibly be, you know, culmination with you, but again, you have this energy here of needing to let go of something, holding on to false hope, holding on to, again, something you thought or misheard or misunderstood to be a possibility. And then it's not something you wish for, something you hope for. Somebody could have led you on with the Star and the Death card. Somebody could lead you on. I just keep hearing reread the message, or re-listen to the message. Then you have the King of Pentacles, and this is a possible suitor coming in. They could be somebody older. They could be somebody in charge of their money. Somebody very much money conscious. They could be in charge of finances or something to that matter. You can meet somebody at work. Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming in. They are very laid back. They are slow moving. So that would go really well with the Stork card. They are slow moving. And they are, you know, they're very grounded. They're very earthy people. They have their head on straight, especially with the king. They take action. Again, they know how to handle their money. They know how to handle their finances. They know how to handle their ideas, how to make things materialize, how to realize their potential, how to realize other people's potential. So that's a possibility too, that you have this person coming in. You may meet them at work. They could be a little older than you, because the kings are. If not, they're a younger person that is old, like an old soul, with a king. And again, it could be a queen. It's just that energy of somebody that takes action, somebody that holds on to their money, that utilizes their money, makes their money work for them, has a very good grip on their finances. What I really see here again is that that death card, having to let go of something so another a transformation can take place. You know, you have to let go. You have to let the tower fall so you can rebuild a new tower, a new structure of what you want a new life to be with a new partner. You don't want a new life in the same area or the same. And I don't mean tear your house down. I just mean internally. You know, you have to let go of things that you might have had in a past relationship. And if you haven't had a relationship, it's the ideas that you had about a relationship that you might have to let go of. So what you want to manifest can manifest. By all means, stand your ground. Hold yourself to your boundaries, definitely. But it could be expectations, you know, oh, they're going to ride up on a white horse, or they're going to sweep me off my feet, or I'm going to meet them. You might go to the movies and think, well, today's the day I'm going to meet them, you know, and that's a great thing, but don't hold yourself to it. Expand outwards. Bottom of the deck too, I have to look at this, is the Eight of Cups. It's your emotions. Again, walking away from something that no longer serves you. Letting something go that's emotionally draining to you. This could also be a person that comes in and out of your life that maybe gives you false hope, that maybe gives you a false sense of, yeah, that I might come back in. Or, yeah, we might have something. Or, yeah, just give me another week. Or yeah, maybe next month. Yeah, I've been thinking about you too. That type of energy, that again is very draining emotionally, because it has your hopes up and down and up and down and up and down. So that needs to end. You need to let go of them. If you want to be friends with them, and you can do that without the expectation of anything more, then by all means. But if you cannot, then you need to let them go and let them, you know, in a sense, bother somebody else. All right. Trying to see what else we have here. I just see a lot of manifesting, especially with the Star card. It's like you're, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you're writing things down, like this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Always focus on what you do want, because the universe cannot sometimes differentiate, if you have it all written down, what you want and what you don't want. They just see all the things together. So you might get what you don't want also. So just concentrate really on what you do want. Again, put your boundaries in it. Stand your ground. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. Letting go of past experiences or past, again, what you are trying to manifest, or preconceived notions of what you want the relationship to be. Kind of let it unfold genuinely. You know, I see the Star card as guidance, as somebody there to help, as your guides listening to you. So be specific in what you're asking for. You know, be specific in what you're wanting. All right. We're going to pull a card, a love note to yourself from your future self. And this is just for you. And it's a love note from your future self to yourself about love. Usually self-love, but it's about love, so we'll see. This is for Aries. And these cards just totally do not go with this deck. But, you know, there's some readers that match their cards beautifully. And I love to watch that. I pick mine intuitively. I pick mine with, you know, my guides pick them pretty much. I said, what are we working with for the love readings, or what are we working with? And they will pick them. So sometimes they match nicely, sometimes they don't. And this deck is very colorful compared to the cards we have, but it'll be a nice compliment. Ah, believe. Look at that. Beautiful. You know, what does it say? Ask, believe, and receive. Believe. There's magic all around you. All right, the star card. Wishes, hopes, dreams. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and the synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape. The best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. Oh, I love that. I love that. Don't hold yourself back. Again, that devil card. Don't hold yourself back. Don't ever let anybody hold you back. Ever. You know, believe in the possibilities. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll hold that back up if you want to take a screenshot and then save it for later. There you go. That's beautiful. Magic all around you. Believe, believe, believe. Aries, thank you so much for watching. Many blessings to you this month. Good luck to you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you don't want to type anything out, you can just give me a thumbs up and I'll know it resonated with you or you like the reading. I'd appreciate that. Take care of yourself and each other. If you know any other Aries that this sounds like, then please feel free to share it with them. But thank you so much for watching. And until next month, bye for now. Be blessed. And Happy New Year. Bye.